Hi, this reading is for April 28th, 2025. I do daily one-card readings for each astrological sign. Usually I take about a week off. I'm remodeling and I get grumpy and hot, sweaty, and pass out. I'm almost 60. I can only do so much. But also I'm a beginner tarot card reader. I have a beginner's tarot card deck. And I read straight from the cards usually, but then I've been branching out. I have this habit of not sitting close to the table and then I'm like leaning forward. I've been wanting to branch out a little bit because I think I have a kind of a handle on most of the cards, not all of them. So I've been reading from this book. It's a great book if you want to learn more about the tarot. I don't have a link. I'm not making any money at all. I just think this is a really good book. It has sections and it has a description, general, love, career, and then personal reading. So what I've decided to do is just separate or read, have general readings on Monday and Wednesdays. On Mondays and Fridays, and on Tuesdays I'm going to have love. Wednesdays I'm going to have career, and then Thursdays I am going to have personal readings, but since it's Sunday, that's of no consequence right now. Anyway, so I do one fan spread. I don't do reversals, and I start with fire. I go on to earth signs, air signs, and finally water signs. So first up is Aries. All right. Yep, Aries. Hey, you have the sun. The sun is the happiest, most fulfilling card in the deck. Everything is rosy, could represent children. Your life is imbalanced. Everything is harmonious. You have success. You may have just reached a pinnacle in your life, and it's asking you to enjoy the moment, right this moment, right now. Enjoy where you're at, enjoy your success, appreciate all the hard work you've come to. Enjoy your friends, your family, the life you have built. And yeah, that's it. Your answer is yes. Just letting you know. So the sun. So I may read a little bit of the general meaning, of the description, but I'm going to read the general meaning up here first, since it's Monday. The sun signifies great clarity and the enthusiasm that comes after emerging from the darkness. That is great. So an infant, arms open wide, rides on the back of a white horse beneath the bright sun, both representing the return of innocence, optimism, and freedom. A red flag flies nearby, symbolizing renewed passion in the presence of love. The sun itself looms on the horizon, huge and vibrant, representing the card's main message of clarity and illumination. A field of sunflowers in the distance reminds you that life blooms once again, and so will you. There is a sense of relief in this card and a reminder that every dark night has a new dawn. So it's like the sunrise, not only the sun, but the sunrise after a really dark and just a really dark time. And the general meaning is seeing the world through the eyes of a child or connecting to your own inner child is a rewarding and productive use of this card's energy. The sun offers clarity in murky situations. It brings you the experience of renewed vitality and conscious understanding. Improved health is on the way, as well as a return to your enthusiasm for life. That's awesome. So that's the sun for you, Aries. Your answer is yes. And next up is Leo. You have the Four of Wands. Wands are represented by fire signs, so this is right up your alley. Four of Wands represents a celebration of life, very similar to the sun. It's a celebration of community, family, gatherings, of life, love, just of a really great time in your life. And you may be coming together with others to build a community, to build something creative, but that's for you today, Leo. Your answer is yes. A little further reading on that. Wands, 4, past it. 4 of Wands. Enjoyment and celebration abound in the 4 of Wands card. A beautiful floral canopy that resembles a traditional Jewish chuppah. And I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Signifying marriage is being held up by 4 wands, firmly rooted in the ground. The yellow background of the card indicates conscious awareness and joy as the couple celebrates their union by waving floral bouquets in the air enthusiastically. They have made the choice to unite in commitment to creating something stable and long-lasting. Behind the couple stands a glorious castle with people dancing joyously in a lush garden, celebrating their abundance and prosperity. The general meaning is the 4 of Wands indicates an organized celebration such as a wedding, anniversary, or graduation. Look to your own life and achievements. How can you celebrate your wins? The enthusiasm you have for your relationships and local community are also celebrated here. Make sure you are balancing your hard work and ongoing efforts with relaxation. So this is just saying, take a moment, enjoy your life. That's for you today, Leo, 4 of Wands. Next up is Sagittarius. No, come here. A little reluctant. That's interesting. One kind of like flew out as well, so I'm going to take that one too. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. The King and Queen of Wands. Now, kings and queens, they could be you, they could be someone else represented. Maybe since they both came out together, you may be thinking about somebody in particular, about a situation, a relationship, not necessarily romantic, but since they are the King and Queen, both of Wands, it may represent that. So the King and Queen, they're both very dynamic, charismatic, full of passion and leadership. Very, very in command of who they are, their life, their career. And so it may be that, you're part of a power couple. You may know a couple that is very instrumental right now in your life, that is, having a lot of, influence on you. Both are represented by fire signs, and both have an answer of yes. So, King and Queen of Wands, that's craziness. That is great. But, let's see. In tarot, queens represent feminine energy that includes receptivity. Anyway, creativity, nurturing, and love. And the addition of the fire element combined with intuitive water gives the queen action-driven capabilities for giving as well as receiving. All right. The Queen of Wands indicates an invitation to step fully into your own power, own your ambitions, and allow yourself to take on leadership opportunities. As you claim your power, know that you are guided and protected now and always. Your confidence and sense of worthiness are elevated, and your reality will rise to match your energy. And King of Wands. In tarot, kings are the master of their suit, representing stability, authority, and healthy masculine energy. The King of Wands represents the double element of fire, symbolizing pure ambition and action. So, this is awesome. The King of Wands may represent a person who embodies the qualities of leadership, authority, stability, and calm in the face of adversity. Or this card may be asking you to step into an authoritative role in some area of your life by relying on your instincts with maturity and confidence. You can take decisive action with enthusiasm and notice how you react with others who display these characteristics. You know, this may just be that, that maybe you're a woman who is taking on a role of leadership in something that may be more male dominated. Conversely, you may be a man who is being put into a leadership role, you know, working with women where you have to utilize, my whole point is like where you have to utilize the feminine energy, or conversely like the male energy if you're just like in a role of leadership. So conventional feminine and leadership male energies or characteristics are always necessary in any kind of leadership role, just because that's what makes a great leader, being forceful, authoritative, and at the same time understanding and compassionate. Sagittarius, King and Queen of Wands, both represented by fire signs. So whatever you're doing, God, go for it today, like right now. And I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent on that. That hadn't ever happened in a reading before, and so that's exciting. All right, air signs, Taurus. All right, no, okay. Sometimes the cards are like, all right. Taurus, no. This is weird. Oh, there you are. Taurus, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups means a celebration of friendship, of love, of community, of having balance and security, excitement, celebration, create, just harmony and balance in your life. But it definitely indicates celebration. It could even indicate love, children coming together to create a creative dynamic together. So like your own creative baby instead of children. Your answer is no. So Three of Cups. Three of Cups. A card evoking joyous expansiveness, and the Three of Cups depicts three maidens dancing together in a garden, their cups raised in a toast. Drawing this card means you are celebrating friendship, community, and all of life's communal pleasures. The lush, ripe vegetation signifies enjoying life in the present moment, while the three maidens represents connection, fertility, creativity. So the Three of Cups urges you to have more fun, be playful, and focus on spending time with friends or family. Connecting with others is a great stress reliever and rejuvenates your spirit. Indulge in the activities that feel expansive and joyous, surrounded by people who uplift and inspire you. That is for you today, Taurus, the Three of Cups. And your answer is no. All right, Virgo. You have the Nine of Wands. All right, the Nine of Wands is just about making your last stand. You're exhausted. You've been through a lot. You've been working nonstop, and you're so tired, and you want to take a break. You wish you could, but you are determined. You're determined to persevere in this time, even though you are and have been maybe through a whole lot. You still want to stand your ground, and you're going to see this through to the end. And your answer is yes. Nine of Wands. Keep missing it. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands card appears when you feel resolved but also a little exhausted by your journey. 8 wands stand tall in the ground as a weary man leans upon the 9th wand for support nearby. His head is bandaged and he appears to have been through quite an ordeal. He takes a break to relive memories of the events that have led him to this point, knowing he has one last leg of the adventure to finish before he can relax fully. General reading. The Nine of Wands encompasses all of the events, struggles, and triumphs you've been dealing with up until this point. You may be exhausted and feel ready to give up, but you're almost there. It's time to dig deep into your reserves and push forward in the last stretch to complete your tasks. You are incredibly resilient and you can handle any challenge that comes your way. That's for you today, Virgo. 9 of Wands. That does sound like a Virgo. Next up is Capricorn. You have the Death card. The Death card comes into your life when a chapter is ending. It's not inherently bad. It just means that something is coming to an end and a chapter is closing. But also inherent with the Death card is that when something ends, something else begins. So you may be facing a new beginning. And the Death card is represented by Scorpio. Your answer is no. Death. It is so blunt though, right? Death. Death is perhaps one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot and one that is overflowing with rich symbolism. And this is quite long. But death appears as a skeleton dressed in black armor, riding through a scene of figures near death or already dead, holding a black flag with a flower and ears of corn on it, representing the growing and harvesting seasons that align with the seasons of our lives. A religious figure appears to plead with death while a child and a young woman kneel nearby, both symbolizing innocence and transition. In the distance, the sun rises between two towers, representing the conscious and unconscious mind. All right. So, remember that life is a continuous cycle of death and rebirth, and that change is natural. Seasons shift, and you yourself shift and grow as you evolve along your personal path. Death asks you to surrender to this cycle and release the things in your life that have outlived their purpose. This isn't an easy process, but take comfort in knowing that something more suited for the next phase of your life is coming to replace what has left. So that's for you today, Capricorn. Death card, represented by Scorpio. And your answer is no. Next up is Gemini. There. You have the Empress, so divine feminine. You have a lot of, it may represent you, it may represent just a general feel or somebody in your life, but the Empress represents someone who's very compassionate, very giving, creative, and I feel like I'm forgetting something very instrumental, but your answer is yes. The Empress, she's the third card, represented by Venus. So the Empress sits on plush pillows, okay. The Empress's raised scepter and open body posture reveal her receptiveness and her confident attitude about the power of her sexuality. Now, if you're a guy, just embrace that, man. Embrace it. The Empress emanates a powerful energy of receiving rather than taking action. You can allow what is being birthed in your life to take its time without rushing or forcing it. The Empress is relaxed, trusting that her passion and creativity produce a powerful magnetism that attracts everything she desires. That is some really unique and powerful imagery. The Empress emanates a powerful energy of receiving rather than taking action. You can allow what is being birthed in your life to take its time without rushing or forcing it. The Empress is relaxed, trusting that her passion and creativity produces a powerful magnetism that attracts everything she desires. So that's a lot more descriptive. Obviously, these are just cards. They have only just so much space, but that's a lot more descriptive and just better well-rounded in its description. I am abundant in love and creativity is the affirmation for this. Nurturing, caring for, and creating abundance. You are surrounded by beauty and love. So you can allow what is being birthed in your life to take its time without rushing or forcing it. Trusting that her passion and creativity produces a powerful magnetism that attracts everything she desires. So this is really about like trusting the universe, trusting yourself, manifesting your desires, focusing on, more on what you have, and being confident that what you want will come to you just because, you're you. And that's for you today, Gemini, Empress. Next up is Libra. You have the Emperor. I don't know if you're just reading your own, but Sagittarius is, I pulled out one and another card came out, and it was the King and Queen of Wands, and for Gemini it was the Empress, and then this is the Emperor. So something's seems very synchronized today. Don't know why, but the Emperor is represented by Aries, and he is very authoritative, like the definitive leader of any situation, very masculine, but very in control. And the Emperor, so the Emperor embodies the divine masculine counterpart and action-oriented energy. Wow. The connection to divine masculine energy in the Emperor card is what leads you to take action from a place of power rather than reacting from a place of fear. This requires having a healthy relationship to your masculine energy and taking up space. Take up space. Connect to your inner authority, acknowledging ambition, drive, and power in a way that serves the greater good, not just yourself. So that's your card for today, Libra, the Emperor, represented by Aries. And your answer is yes. Aquarius. Oh, right, Aquarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune just means that there are cycles of change. Something's changing, and it's just a natural cycle. You want to go with it. It's a card of manifesting your destiny, of believing in the universe, believing in yourself, and going with this change. Everything changes, so you want to shift with this, but you have the momentum to do it, and it's your fate. Your answer is yes. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune card allows you to gain a deeper understanding of life's cycles of change. Its imagery has mystical, astrological, and occult symbolism, showing that many of the forces influencing our lives are mysterious and invisible. Cultivating a strong spiritual practice can ease negative moments, help us enjoy the positive moments, and empower us to navigate the uncertain and challenging moments in our lives. By understanding the cycles of life on a deeper level, we build our own strength and resilience. The Wheel of Fortune asks you to focus on what you can control in order to find peace within the uncertainty of change and to let go of anything you cannot control. By doing this, you open yourself up to fated events and meetings without forcing your fate. What is meant for you will not miss you. That's awesome. Okay. What's meant for you will not miss you. So believe. The Wheel of Fortune asks you to focus on what you can control in order to find peace within the uncertainty of change and to let go of anything you cannot control. What is meant for you will not miss you. I think that's a great message. That's for you today, Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune. And your answer is yes. Next up is Cancer. You have the High Priestess. And I think this is a great card for you, Cancer. I don't know why. But the High Priestess asks you to really get in touch with your inner knowledge, your hidden knowledge, your inner voice. Quiet yourself and just really get grounded in who you are, what you believe. And the answer is maybe. And here she is. High Priestess. So the High Priestess, like the moon, sees through the darkness, illuminating what is hidden, reminding us that all we need to know is already within us. Let's see. Connecting to the divine is an internal process. Your intuitive higher self can be channeled at any time by looking within. The High Priestess urges you to clear your mind and ask your heart for the answers you seek. The answers are already within you. That's for you today, Cancer. That's for you today. Yeah, no, Cancer. High Priestess. And your answer is maybe. Scorpio. You have the Two of Pentacles. So you are juggling a lot of priorities. You have a lot of balls in the air. You're doing it as efficiently and being as adaptable and flexible as you possibly can. The only warning here is to take time to rest, to make sure that you have everything under control, that you're not overextending yourself. Your answer is yes. You are at a point in your personal development where you feel ready to integrate important life changes and achieve the sense of balance shown by the Two of Pentacles card. Balancing your schedule and personal obligations can be tricky. The Two of Pentacles asks you to flow with your emotions rather than allowing them to wash over you and knock you off balance. Anytime you strive to take your life to the next level, your routine and comfort zone will be momentarily disrupted. This is a normal part of expansion, but to leverage it in a healthy way, you will need to take a moderate approach. Only take on what you can handle and reach out for help when you feel overwhelmed. And that is for you today, Scorpio. Two of Pentacles. Your answer is yes. And Pisces. You have a Page of Wands. I'm sorry, I feel like the Page of Wands has come up a lot. So the Page of Wands is like a messenger, a student. It's asking you to be more playful and go in pursuit of creativity, of creative pursuits, of love, of happiness, of things that are filled with passion, and get out there, go for it. Your answer is yes, by the way, and wands are represented by fire signs. So you may have some fire in your chart. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is full of youthful energy and may represent a child or a younger person, or even a message from your own inner child urging you to be more playful and adventurous. The Page of Wands is grounded yet playful, someone who sees the world through a lens of curiosity. Good news. possibly through email, text, phone calls, or direct conversations, is coming your way. Be open to creative experiences, new opportunities, and expressing yourself in ways that feel fresh and dynamic. That's for you today. Pisces, Page of Wands, your answer is yes. And that is all I have for you today. This reading is for April 28th. I do daily 1-card readings for each astrological sign. This has been a general reading if this did not align with where you're at today. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is love readings. I'll see you later.